Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Earlier in my video, the one I did last time, I was busy with land preparation, clearing the field, preparing the soil and adding manure to make sure that the land was ready for planting. Yeah, because every successful harvest always begins with proper land preparation. A farmer who prepares the land well gives crop the best opportunity to grow healthy and strong. So today the journey continues as I prepare the nursery bed while also carrying out some other important farm activity like weeding, pruning, watering and harvesting vegetables from the farm. Farming is not just about planting seed, and waiting for crops to grow. It's all about commitment, patience, discipline, and believing in the process every single day. As I walk through the farm today, I feel proud seeing the progress that has been made. The crops are growing, the vegetables are healthy, and every section of the farm tells a story of hard work and consistency. Farming may not always be easy, but it is one of the most rewarding journey anyone can experience. The first activity of the day was watering, watering and pruning. Weeding is very important because weeds compete with crops for nutrients, sunlight, water, and space. If weeds are not controlled, they reduce crop yield and affect yields. As I continued weeding the farm, I reflected on how farming also teaches life lessons. Just like weeds in the farm, also has a distraction. Life also has its distraction and challenges that can limit your growth. And after weeding, I moved to pruning. I did pruning to some kales, and the pruning helps crop to grow stronger and healthier by removing unwanted leaves and branches. It helps also improve air circulation and helps plant focus their energy on health, growth, and production. Pruning reminds me that uh, growth requires let go. In life, just like in farming, there are things we must remove so that we can become stronger, healthier, and more productive. Then comes watering the crops. Water is water is life in farming. Crop need moisture to survive and grow properly. Seeing the plant fresh and green after watering always bring peace and satisfaction. Today, harvesting included fresh kales, tomatoes, coriander, and spring onion. Harvesting is one of the most satisfying moments in farming because it is the most rewarding. It's the because it's the reward of patience and hard work. Every harvest tells a story of early morning, long days in the sun, tired hands, determination, and hope. Farming teaches us that success do not happen overnight because every harvest there must be fast preparation, planting, nurturing, and patience. As I prepare the nursery today, I am reminded that every big crop starts as a small seed. A nursery is where young seedlings are given the best environment to germinate and grow before being transplanted to the main farm. Preparing a nursery bed requires care and attention. The soil must be fertile, fine, and free from weeds. Water management is important and the seedling must be protected from the harsh condition. Strong seedlings later become productive crops. This process reminds me that strong foundations are important in every area of life. Great achievement begins with small beginnings. For me, farming is a natural therapy. The peace that comes from being in the farm cannot be explained fully with words. the smell of the soil, the fresh air, the sound of water, and the sight of healthy crop growing slowly every day gives me peace of mind. Farming teaches patience because crops takes times to grow. You can rush, you cannot rush nature. You plant today and wait with faith, consistency and hope. The farm also teaches discipline. Crop required regular care, where it whether it is sunny or rainy, whether you feel motivated or tired, the farm still needs attention. Agriculture also teaches resilience. Some seasons are good while others are challenging. Sometimes there is pests, diseases, drought, or unexpected losses. But farmers continue pushing forward because they understand that every season is different. As an agricultural extensionist, I believe in leading by example. I do not just teach farming in theory, I practice it every day in the field. I believe agriculture has the power of transforming lives. It can create jobs, improve food security, reduce poverty, and inspire young people to become productive and self resilient. Many young people today underestimate agriculture, yet, farming is one of the most important sectors in the world. Without farmers, there is no food. Agriculture supports families, communities, and economy. Through farming, we learn responsibility. Crops depends on the farmer for survival. Healthy crops do not happen by accident. They are as a result of effort, planning, and dedication. Every day in the farm is a new opportunity to learn. Farming is practical education. The soil teaches lessons that books alone cannot teach. Sometimes the farm Sometimes the farm tests your patience. Seeds may delay to germinate. Crop may grow slowly. Rain may fail. But farming teaches us to keep going despite uncertainties. The journey of farming is similar to life itself. Growth takes time. Progress may seem slow at first, but consistency eventually produces results. As I continue working on the nursery today, I feel hopeful about the future harvests. Every seed planted carries potential. Every healthy seedling gives hope for the future and represent possibility. Agriculture is not only about growing food, it is about growing dreams, opportunity, and future. There are days when the work feels heavy, long hours under sun, carrying water, removing weeds, and managing crop can be tiring. But seeing healthy plant grow makes every effort worth it. The farm also teaches gratitude. Watching crops grow reminds us that life itself is a blessing. Nature provides lessons about patience, faith, and persistence. One thing I love most about farming is that it keeps me connected to nature. In the busy world full of stress and pressure, the farm becomes a place of peace and reflection. Farming also teaches humility. No matter how experienced a farmer becomes, there is always something new to learn. Every season teaches new lesson. Every crop responds differently. Farming is a continuous journey of growth and learning. As I harvest vegetables today, I feel proud knowing that food produced from this farm will nourish family and support livelihood. Fresh kales, tomatoes, coriander, spring onion are not just crop. They are rep- they represent hard work, patience and dedication. Organic farming especially gives me satisfaction because it promotes health food production while protecting the environment. Using manure and natural farming methods like liquid fertilizer prepared from kitchen waste helps to maintain soil fertility and support Sustainable agriculture. Healthy soil is the foundation of healthy crop. Farmers must take care of the soil because the future of farming depends on it. I believe agriculture is the future. As population continues to grow each and every day, the demand of food also increases every day. Young people should not fear agriculture. Farming has opportunity in crop production, livestock production, agribusiness, value addition, technology, and extension services. In crop production, farmers need guidance on how to produce their crops, like the control of pests and diseases, how to improve soil fertility, depending on what they want, either conventional farming or organic farming. In livestock production, someone can focus on nutrition, and in nutrition, this is where you formulate feeds for livestock, construction of the cowshed, the modern barns. In agribusiness, you can be selling your produce to the market, or maybe be a wholesaler or get a big cooperative where you'll be selling your produce. Like in milk, you can just get direct customer, mostly in the big companies. For pig, there is the big companies of like the farmer's choice. Maybe you can be selling to them your produce. For value addition, you can decide to make either yogurt. Yeah, and for technology, you can use technology to market your produce through YouTube, Facebook, and also for the extension services, you can be offering those services at a fee, and you get that agriculture is giving you something at the end, rather than feeling agriculture is just a dirty work. Maybe you can just be managing but not be interacting with the dirt directly. Yeah, agriculture is not backwards. Agriculture is innovation, business, science, and opportunity. As an extensionist, my mission is not only to teach farming techniques, but also to inspire people to appreciate agriculture. Farming has dignity. There is an honor in producing food and working with soil. Today, as I prepare the nursery and care for the crops, I am reminded that success begins with small daily actions. The small things matters in farming. Preparing the soil properly matters. Watering consistently matters. Removing weeds matters. Pruning matters. In life too, small consistent action eventually creates big results. The beauty of farming is that it rewards patience. You may not see results immediately, but if you continue working faithfully, the harvest eventually comes. Every farmer understands the importance of hope. When seeds are planted, farmers believe in tomorrow. Even when challenges come, farmers continues planting because they understand that difficult seasons do not last forever. The farm has taught me to trust the process. Not every stage looks beautiful. Sometimes the field looks empty before growth begins. Sometimes crop struggles before becoming strong. But with patience and proper management practices, like weeding, watering, pest and disease control, growth eventually happens. To everyone watching this journey, remember that success in life is also like farming. You must prepare the ground. You must plant the vision. You must water your dreams with hard work and consistency. You must remove distraction and negative influence. And above all, you must remain patient. Nothing valuable grows overnight. As I continue with today's activity, I feel thankful for the opportunity to work in agriculture. The farm has shaped my mindset and taught me valuable lessons about life, hardship, and resilience. Some people see that when they look at the soil. Farmers see opportunity. Some people see hard work. Farmers see future harvests. Some people see ordinary vegetables. Farmers see story of commitment and sacrifice. Agriculture has the power to empower communities. A single farm can provide food, employment, income, and education at the same time. That is why I continue promoting agriculture wherever I go. The future belongs to people willing to work with patience and consistency. Today's nursery preparation is another step in the farming journey. Tomorrow, the seeds will germinate. Later, the seedlings will be transplanted. Then, the crops will grow, and eventually, there will be another harvest. These cycles reminds us that growth is a process. Sometimes Sometimes we become discouraged because results are delayed, but the farm teaches us that every stage is important. Seeds grow underground before appearing above the soil. Progress often happens quietly before becoming visible. To every young person watching this video, do not, despite humble's beginning, great farms start small, great business start small, great dreams start small. The important thing is to begin and remain consistent. As I continue watering and caring for the crops, I am reminded that whatever we nurture carefully has the potential to flourish. And after weeks, months of hard work, patience, and consistency, I'm finally enjoying the harvest. What once started as a small seed is now fresh food ready for the table and the market. As I was walking through the farm harvesting the kales, tomato, coriander, and spring onion, I feel proud because I understood the journey behind every crop. This harvest did not come easily. It it came through land preparation, nursery preparation, watering, weeding, pruning, and daily management practices in the farm. There were some days of so much hard work under the hot sun. There were days of waiting patiently for the crops to grow. And there were moments when the progress seemed slow. But today, seeing healthy vegetables ready for harvest remind me that patience always has reward. Farming teaches us that good things takes time. A seed do not become a harvest overnight. Growth happens step by step, day by day. The same way crops need care and patience, our dreams also need consistency and discipline to grow. For me, this harvest is more than food. It is proof that hard work pays. It is proof that small beginnings matters. And it is proof that when you stay committed to the process, results eventually comes. There is special feeling that comes from harvesting something you planted with your own hands. The joy cannot be explained. You remember every stage of the journey, from preparation of the soil to planting to watering and caring for the crops until maturity. Today the farm is green, healthy and full of life. The tomatoes are fresh and beautiful. The kales are healthy and green. The coriander smell fresh and refreshing. And the spring onion are growing strong. Without forgetting my eggplant. They are big for every meal. Moments like these make every struggle worth it. Agriculture has taught me more than patient, resilient, discipline, faith in the process. The farm has shown me that growth takes time, but consistency eventually produces results. As an agricultural extensionist, I believe in leading by example. I do not just teach farming. I practice it every day. And today, harvest is another reminder that agriculture has the power to feed families, create income, and transform lives. To every young person watching this, every middle-aged person watching this video, never underestimate farming. Agriculture is not just digging the soil, it is a business, opportunity, food security, and it is a future full of opportunities. Never be afraid to start small. Every big harvest once started with a small seed. Today I'm grateful for this journey, grateful for these lessons, grateful for the growth, and grateful for the harvest. The journey continues, and the farm continues teaching me that with patient hard work and consistent, beautiful results will be seen mostly in organic farming. One thing I'm proud of in this farming journey is choosing organic farming method, because in this world many farmers depend heavily on chemicals and conventional farming methods. I have learned that organic farming is not only healthier but also more sustainable for the soil, environment, and the future generation. For me, organic farming is more than just methods of production. It is a lifestyle of protecting nature while producing healthy food. From the beginning of this session, I focused on improving the soil naturally using manure and organic practices instead of relying too much on synthetic fertilizer and chemicals. Healthy soil creates healthy crops, and healthy crops create healthy people. Organic farming teaches patience because results may not always come instantly like in conventional farming, but the long-term benefits are worth it. The soil remains fertile, the crops grows naturally, and the environment is protected. As I harvest vegetables from the farm, I feel proud knowing that the kales, tomato, coriander, spinach, and spring onion were grown using natural methods. These are food produced with care and patience, and also respecting the nature. One thing I love most about organic farming is how it improves soil health. The use of manure and organic matter helps soil remain rich, fertile, and alive with beneficial organisms. Unlike excess chemical use that can weaken the soil over time, organic farming helps maintain long-term productivity. The soil is the foundation of agriculture. When farmers protect the soil, they protect the future of food production. Organic farming also helps conserve the environment. It reduces pollution caused by harmful chemicals and support biodiversity in the farm ecosystem. You find healthier soil, more earthworms, beneficial insects, and a more balanced environment. Another important advantage of organic farming is the food safety. Customers today are healthy conscious and becoming more conscious about what they eat. People want fresh, healthy, and naturally produced food. Organic vegetables provide confidence because they are grown with fewer harmful chemical residues. Through this farming journey, I have learned that farming should not only focus on high production but also on sustainability. A good farmer thinks about both today and tomorrow. The goal is not only to harvest now, but also to ensure the land remains productive for future generations. Organic farming also teaches discipline and observation. Because you are not depending heavily on chemicals, you must monitor your crops closely, improve soil fertility naturally, and manage pests carefully using safe methods. This approach creates a stronger connection between the farmer and the farm. You become more observant, more patient, and more involved in understanding the need of your crops. As an extensionist, I believe farmers should embrace farming methods that protect both human health and the environment. Agriculture should nourish people without destroying the natural resources we depend on. Many people think organic farming is old-fashioned, but in reality, it is one of the most smartest investment for the future. Healthier soil, clean water, safe food, and environment conservation are becoming more important every day. Organic farming may require patience and commitment, but the rewards goes beyond harvest. You build healthier soil, you protect nature, you produce safe food, and you create a more sustainable farming system. As I continue with my farming journey, I feel motivated knowing that this farm is growing food naturally and responsibly. The journey from seeds to harvest have taught me that farming is not only about making profit, it is also about stewardship, responsibility, and leaving the land better for the next generation. To every person who is interested in agriculture, Remember, remember this. The future of farming is not only about producing more, but also about producing better, protecting the soil and the environment. Because when we care for the land will continue taking care of us. Because it's from the soil where everything we depend on comes from. So, a well protected soil will give us more. The same way we protect ourselves so that we can be healthier, to work hard, to achieve what we want in life. The same way we should reciprocate that care to our natural resources. And that's what I've harvested for today. Bye.